Hi guys, I am Umair Nazim and welcome to Let's Code. In the previous video, I showed you how to download Eclipse and how to create a first project in Java. In today's tutorial, I will teach you how to print something in Java, and it is a very basic step. So without wasting any time, let's proceed to the topic. So first of all, as you know, every time we have to create a we have to create a project first. So I will come here in the Java project. So I will give any name, whatever you want. I will write here basic project, and it is 01, for example. So you can say here 001. Okay, then finish. You will click on the finish. So after that, you have to create. Now the second step is to create a package. So in the package, you can write the name. I write here pack 01. So now we have successfully created a project, and we have successfully created the project package. Now we have to create a class. Now third step is to create a class. Now in the class, you have to give the name with the uppercase letter. For example, right here, print. So if I write here print, as you can see that the first name always start from the uppercase letter. So if I write here, for example, with the lowercase letter like this, print. So as you can see that there is an error. So here it is saying that uppercase letter. So you have to write here with uppercase letter like print. So in the void, so then after that you have to select this public static void main. I will tell you what it means. So and why we select here. So as you can see guys, here this one package and the package name, this one is class, the print class, and here as you can see that public static void main. So why we click on public static void? Actually, public static void is a method. It is a main method from which our execution will start. So how to print something in Java? So to print something in Java, you have to memorize this statement: System.out.println. So whenever you want to end your statement in Java, you have to end it with a semicolon like this. So I will write here System.out.println. So now whatever you want to print, you have to put it between these two parentheses. So if I want to print a sentence, then I have to use then I have to put it within these two double quoted commas because it is a sentence. So I'll use here I am Umair Nazim, for example. So this one. So now when I will click here, as you can see that in the console, my name has written. So actually console is an output, and whenever you want to see your output, that output will be displayed in a console. For example, if I remove here these two commas, what will happen? So as you can see, the Java is giving me an error. Why? Because it is a sentence, and whenever you want to print some sentence, you have to use a double quoted commas. So if you want to print the number, now it is very important step. If you want to print a number, then you don't need to put the commas. You can directly write the number, whatever you want. As you can see, I write the number. I click on this green button. This green button is used for the execution. So here, as you can see, this 29 is printed. So if I want to print any other number, for example 1000, so as you can see 1000 is written in the console. So it is like a different. So if you want to print not a sentence, just a letter, then what you have to write, you have to use now this time you have to use a single quoted commas like A. For example, it is a single letter. Now I use this single quoted comma. Now I will print here. As you can see, here A is written. For example, if I write here this double quoted commas and write here, for example, 29, it's a like number 29, what will happen? Actually, it will show the same result. There is no difference, but so you can see 29, but now 29 is considered as a string. I will tell you the basic difference between the data types, what is string, what is integer, in the upcoming videos. So now this thing is considered, like you can say, as a string. So the best way is when you want to write an integer, you have to write without these quoted commas. So now that one was, you can say, a direct method in which I show you. Now the second method is how can you print with another method. So in other method, actually, first you have to create a variable, then you assign your data into that variables, and then you have to put the name of that variable into the print line. So I will show you the second method. So in the second method, first of all, you have to define your data type, what kind of data you are going to write. I'm going to write, for example, integer. So I will give this one a variable name. So this num means a variable. I will give the name 1. So now what does this integer? So actually it is a data type. I will talk these things in a detail in upcoming videos. And this one num. This num is a variable. And what is a variable? Actually, variable is a thing that can store a data. For example, you can think that it is a container in which you store something. So what does this equal means? This equal means that I am assigning this value 1 to this container number. Okay. Now if you want to print here, now you don't need to write here 1, you have to write here num, the container name, because my 1 is already stored in this container. So if you click on the green button execution, now you see 1 is the output. Now for example, if you want to print a string like a sentence. What is a sentence? Sentence is a string. So you have to write here data type string. Here you can write, for example, any name of the variable container b. Now I'm dealing with a string. So you have to use I am Umair, for example. So here what will happen? I am Umair. So it is a string. This one is considered a string. That's why I use it with the double quoted commas. And I assign this thing into the variable b. Now if you want to print this one, you will write here b simply, this one b. So when I use this one, as you can see, this one is the output. So that's it. So if you want to write for a character, actually, so for the character, again you will change this one. Here you will write the character, and this one is the variable name. And here, actually, if you want to print a character, then you have to use just a single quoted comma, not double quoted, because character is just a single word. If you want a single word, you will use this one, single quoted commas. And here, again, now as you can see, the value is C. So actually that is the difference between like a direct getting an output, and first you have to create a variable, then you will put this variable name into the statement. But this method is the most recommended method that I show you, because it will be very helpful in our upcoming videos. This method, I will use this method. So that's it for today's, guys. If you like the video, subscribe the channel, write your comments, give your opinions, and also share it with your friends. See you in the next video with a new topic. Take care.